when you see Republicans with this same like fervor, they're idiots. And it's just weird to see someone like this articulate that's like so stupid. Yeah. I don't understand what's fueling her.
Oh, it's time to look at some liberal copium.
Oh,
sick.
We're going to read this out.
No.
No, what? You don't want to read it?
No. We'll get to that in a second because that's the old one. Pundits. Joe Biden needs to drop out. Biden. No. Pundits. But we really want Joe Biden to drop out. Biden. No. 8 House Dems. Joe. The pundits say you need to drop out. They really want that. Biden. No. George Clooney. Come on, Joe, just relax. You'll like dropping out. Biden, no. Voters, no means no, motherfucker. Politics and rape culture are too similar for comfort.
No, we're all trying to rape Joe Biden by telling him to jump and to leave. That's insane.
Yeah.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Asking Joe Biden to drop out of the race so that Kamala Harris can be the leading contender with better chances of winning the election is just like rape.
Sexual assault. Yeah.
You're raping Joe Biden when you ask him to drop out. You're raping this 88-year-old man.
He has to step down from the most powerful position in the world. I love caffeinated as a adjective. It's like so millennial and disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
She wants to read books, ride horses, pet dogs, and smash the patriarchy.
It doesn't sound like she does. She wants Joe Biden to be the king.
Yeah. Well, that's just monarchy.
Yeah.
Not patriarchy. He just learned English recently. He's Australian, Chad.
We got a monarchy. I assumed it was the only system.
Yeah. So that is like, I think that's like an all-time great, like an absolute banger. I love this. I agree with it.
The thing is, it was really stupid the whole time up until the end. Like, even without the end, it would have been embarrassing.
Yeah. And it's this is another classic all-time great. You probably don't remember this, but not going to care about Afghanistan because I grew up with an alcoholic, psychologically abusive father in constant state of distress, anxiety, and worry about the future. Hearing the key in the door every evening was my own Afghanistan for almost 20 years.
It's awesome.
Dude,
that's so good.
This one is so perfect.
It's just weird to make it about yourself. Like
it's not. That's Americans, dude. Americans are so unimaginably selfish that like everyone has main character syndrome.
I don't care about Afghanistan. It's like, well, you don't have to.
Yeah,
like you should, but like it's not a zero-sum game. You probably care about both things.
No, you can only care about Afghanistan. And if you care about Afghanistan, then that means you specifically don't care about that lady's.
Yeah. Or you've had a perfect upbringing.
Yeah. Aaron Rupar looks at chance of winning. Biden 51%, Trump 49%. His odds of victory are very, very slim. To which someone responds, dude, do you think 51% isn't slim? Lamau. Aaron Rupar, consult a dictionary. Brian Skinner, not trying to pile on, but this definition is directly from the Cambridge Dictionary. The polls show Brackett leading by a slim 51% to her opponent's 49.
Oh, it's just so sad.
Like literally the dictionary definition of slim.
How can you care so much about this guy?
It's so strange.
It's just bizarre behavior.
Like, I understand people voting for him because they're like, oh, I just don't want Trump.
But
look,
being that
and chatters go, slim lead is not a slim chance. The English majors are slim lead versus slim chance. Big difference. No, the point is it's slim, okay? It's slim. A 51% majority is a slim majority. A 51% chance of winning is a slim chance of winning, okay? They are paid DNC grifters. Aaron Rupar has been invited to the White House. He's paid the glaze Biden.
Okay. That's a bit more comforting.
Yeah.
Biden wins the count doing a lying media Trump move. Breaking. This is Biden's wins. Keeping score. President Biden's wins. Largest online community of President Biden's supporters. Even that's a lie. This only has 424,000 followers. That's not the largest Biden community, I don't think. Anyway, breaking. President Biden was just greeted in the critical swing of Michigan with a thunderous applause and chants of "Don't quit, Joe." The media might not report this, but Democrats are excited to re-elect President Biden. Retweet so all Americans see this.
Oh my God. The media hates Joe Biden. They're always trying to put him down.
Another choice copium from Biden's wins the other day was Biden was able to flawlessly deliver a speech for 1 minute and 25 seconds. I'm not even kidding. Let me see. They tweet a lot. So
But
I gotta...
mean, if it's a record, then good.
Yeah.
Tweet about it.
He's getting better.
No, hold on.
He's on the
It's
incline.
from like a week ago, so they tweet so much. I don't know if I can
Because
find
Biden
it.
keeps winning. They have to keep up. They're tweeting forever.
Wait, where is it? Where is it?
Oh,
He wins.
Oh
He
my
wins a lot.
god! Oh my god! He's just winning so much.
Constantly.
whoa.
He's winning so much.
Whoa, look at that line.
They didn't tweet it all during the press conference, but posted this after. Breaking. President Biden just clearly demonstrated he is more than capable of handling America's complex problems. This is something Donald Trump has repeatedly failed to accomplish.
Most complex.
Who
problem.
does this?
Yeah. Most complex problems, like calling the vice president by her name. Oh, wait. Okay,
This
maybe
in
not.
unifying Japan and Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that is nice.
Bring it
Yeah,
back
That's
dude,
together.
what do you mean? Yeah, no, he's bringing Imperial Japan back. He watched the Johnny
Johnny
Harris
Harris,
video.
yeah.
He watched the Johnny Harris video and he's like, "Yep, that's right. I can't. They're doing Cool Joe edits."
Whoa. What?
Hmm.
You have that Trump shirt.
I do.
With him on the motorbike.
I do. I have a bunch of Trump shirts. I gotta bust them out again. Do we have any other Biden copium?
To be fair, I think Biden probably looks better on a motorbike than Trump. Skinny.
What?
That's not
That's
real.
not
That
real.
is not real.
It's not
That's
real.
the,
Me so
the
much.
default shit in your
That's
pants
not
noise.
real.
It's a good face, though. The weird thing is, like, a part of me believed it.
That's just because
I mean, even without the noise, why is he doing that face?
Yeah, why
What,
did he do
what
that?
kind of handshake
I don't
face
even
is
think
that?
the face is real.
And
I
he
think
hates Keir Starmer like I do.
no, the face is probably fake too. There's no way he did that face.
This is what Johnny Harris warned us about. Didn't you do a video about the dangers of AI?
Wait.
People are using it to make the president shit
Yeah.
himself.
I think it's real.
Oh, you had
Oh,
this
I love
one?
my kid just said.
My kid just said, "It's sad to watch a pack of lies beat a good person just because the good person can't speak. I literally just gave him a hug and said that debates don't matter."
That's not real. They're tweeting that because they know it's a cliche thing to do.
I
Jesus
think
Christ.
I can't tell if this is a meme or not.
It has to be. Like, my kid said is like 6 years old.
That's so funny.
Those kids are already like 12.
They follow me, so I feel like they're a memer. I don't think this is a real tweet. Oh, this one was awesome. After yesterday's presser, Andrew Bates, White House Senior Deputy Press Secretary and Deputy Assistant to the President, said, to answer the question on everybody's minds, no, Joe Biden does not have a doctorate in foreign affairs. He's just that good.
What? Wait, what? This is the conference. This is the press thing where he
After he
called
called
Zelensky Putin.
Putin, yeah.
It's quite obvious he doesn't have a doctorate in foreign affairs.
This was really good. Everyone says Joe Biden is losing, but check out this one poll we found where he is also losing. Biden defenders have pointed to a 538 forecast of the fall election that shows the president's chances of winning have barely moved post-debate, but remaining at a 48 in 100 chance of winning. In the 538 average, Biden trailed Trump by 2.1%.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should play more true system again.
Wait, you want to play...
I want to be scared.
Oh, Harry Sasan, my goat. He said there are a lot of people who owe President Biden an apology right now.
What was that after?
Was that the debate? July 11th?
July 11th. That was yesterday.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
during the presser.
Vice President Trump.
Jojo from Jersey Dem news junkie Lebanese. First it was the debate, then it was the polling. Last night he gave an impressive press conference, and now the polls show Trump's lead is gone. Are you guys going to require feats of strength next, or can we finally get on the same page and win this thing?
I don't even know what they want. Like they just want people to stop talking about it. Just ignore it.
This is the greatest Cope video of all time. Oh, this one is like, she used to be a Gen Z activist for like Gen Z for Change, and then just decided that it would be significantly better if she just became like a Democratic Party spokesperson. But like, even then she fails to meet the test. She will never be like my goat, Harry Sasan. Okay? She's trying, but she's not going to be able to do it. Anyway.
Joe Biden should have his LBJ moment and drop out of the presidential election. It's something that people who have absolutely no clue about the history of this country say when talking about this election this year. In 1968, When Lyndon B. Johnson dropped out of the presidential election, he did it in March. We are in July. And in 19...
Little do you know, we fucked up. It's way too late. Little do you know, this is a fucking horrible idea.
But also, like, okay, he did it in March. We're in July. Like, it's not that many months.
No.
Like, not that many months between March and July. Like,
also, why did he drop out? Did he drop out because he was senile as well? Like,
no, he didn't drop out because he was senile. He dropped out because he's a coward and a phony. He could have won, except he couldn't have. He was underwater in Vietnam.
1968, the Republican presidential candidate, Richard Nixon, went on to absolutely dog walk the Democratic candidate.
Yeah, LBJ didn't want to be the guy that's going to get dog walked by Nixon.
After we had an open Democratic convention. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. Biden is our nominee, period. And the LBJ moment that he should be having here is...
Yeah, RFK died a week before convention. Wait.
No one said anything.
Wait a minute.
Was this the one where Nixon...
Dog walk, he won by 1% after RFK got assassinated? Hold on, guys. Well, we must protect Kamala Harris. If Biden drops out, we have to protect Kamala Harris. Not RFK Jr., though. RFK Jr., he should not have any Secret Service protection.
He should learn that you don't run away from the fight, you run towards it. The entirety of Joe Biden's presidency has been built on promises made, promises kept. Almost every single one of the major legislative agenda items that he put forward, he has fulfilled. So when Joe Biden comes to the American people and says, I can do this, I can beat Donald Trump, I believe him. You know why? Because he did it before.
I find nuts.
And
like,
if you
this.
are an elected
like,
official...
when you see Republicans with this same like fervor, they're idiots. And it's just weird to see someone like this articulate that's like so stupid. Yeah. I don't understand what's fueling her. Like what?
So let's talk about...
Copium. The funniest thing is when Republicans dick ride Trump this much, they actually have a high likelihood that they won't vote for whoever is like the candidate if it's not Trump.
Right.
Yeah.
But these people will absolutely gladly vote for whoever replaces Biden.
Yeah.
And will defend that person even more ferociously than they're defending Biden.
An elected official, especially, I don't know, a 77-year-old U.S. congressman who has been in office since 1995, and you have the...
Wait, Biden has been in office since, like, literally... Biden has been running for president alone since 1984, I believe. Aww. And he's been in office since the 70s. So what the f*** are we talking about? Biden... Or 88, not 84, 88. Oh my God.
That's kind of cute. It's kind of cute that it was his lifelong dream. He should start like a hustle grind set podcast.
Dude, that's literally the reason why. That's literally the reason why he's holding on to the office.
That's great. He's
like, it was my lifelong dream. You can't let me not have this again.
I've never done anything that impressive. If that happened to me, I would also hold on. To be fair.
Jesus.
Pretty big.
Audacity to call on the president to drop out of the presidential race. Maybe you should realize the position of power that you have and, I don't know, pot kettle and zip it. When you are in a position...
Like, what do you mean, zip it? Like, she's telling Nancy Pelosi to suck it. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
it's not like she's telling me to zip it. Like, I ain't going to stop chirping regardless. I already said I'm not voting for Biden. I don't give a fuck. Like, but, like, this isn't me, okay? This is, like high-ranking members of committees within the Democratic Party coming out and being like, yeah, dog, you got to cut it out. You know what I mean? Like, these aren't like random people or progressives or like candidates on the edges of the candidates in the margins of the Democratic Party. These are like literally at the heart of the Democratic Party. The people with the most interest in defending the institution of the Democratic Party and its legacy.
Position of authority like that, you don't get to wet the bed in public. That privilege is reserved for us, the private citizens who are not elected officials.
Wait, isn't Joe Biden wetting the bed?
Wait,
what are you talking about? You're making like senility metaphors, but about also, not the senile guy.
But also, that's up to us, the private if private individuals.
We wet the bed.
Wait. Hold on.
Race.
I wet the
Maybe
bed.
You should realize the position of power that you have, and I don't know, pot kettle and
bro. The irony here is that these guys are like they're like bloodless defenders of this institution, right? Because they think they'll get like a staffing job. But the irony is she's currently upsetting, like if anyone even gave a shit about it at all. Luckily for her, no one cares about what she has to say except for us because we're making fun of her. But like the irony is if this actually gained momentum, she would literally be pissing off. She's getting paid by the DNC. Okay, but like she's going to lose her job then.
Well, when they replace him.
Yeah, she is pissing off people that she wants a career from.
All right, all the people who are telling Biden to step down.
Yeah.
Right,
Like-
right. All the people who piss their beds.
Zip it. When you are in a position of authority like that, you don't get to wet the bed in public. That privilege is reserved for us.
Is that a phrase,
The
wetting
private
the bed in
citizens
public?
who are not elected officials. We get to be the bedwetting brigade. You do not. So zip it if you're not saying anything productive. Because all you're doing is giving these stupid Republicans ammunition for their advertisements. Get
my
it
God.
together and tighten it up, okay? We have work to
Biden's
do
doing
from
that.
now
So
until
much
November.
ammunition every single
It's really
day.
fucked up that the Democrats are giving the Republicans ammunition by causing Biden to say President Putin to Zelensky
So beautiful.
or calling Kamala Harris Vice President Trump or saying stuff like we beat Medicare. That was really fucked up when the Democrats forced Biden to say that
Yeah. Who wrote that on the teleprompter?
at
for him?
gunpoint.
Some public bedwetters.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump is an existential threat to our democracy. Joe Biden understands that. Kamala Harris understands that. Gavin Newsom understands it. Gretchen Whitmer understands it. And all the other people who you have been throwing their names out there, they understand it. So why don't you?
I'm just like, shut up and vote for this like skeleton. Is
But,
not
like-
a threat to our democracy. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Well, that's like the classic. That is the classic stance. It's just funny to do this in the primary when like all of the people that she normally would be defending are actually saying like maybe we should swap him out. And I find that really funny.
I'm still waiting for someone to
Like
criticize.
he's not the candidate yet. You know what I mean? He's not the nominee yet. So there's no reason to do the shut the fuck up and put your head down and vote for him shit yet. They're going to do that when he is, if he doesn't drop out, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Anyway,
Oh my God, these people suck.
Yeah,
All
what
these
the
comments
fuck
suck.
is that?
Biden also surrounds himself with younger, smart, experienced staff. He's like the conductor of an orchestra. He doesn't do all the work, but pulls it together for a great
The
result.
conductor can't have dementia in an orchestra. Like
Yeah.
none of that makes sense.
Also,
Conductor's
he has
fine.
increasingly tightened up the ranks and has made his inner circle smaller and smaller as people have been more critical of him in that inner circle as leaks are coming out. He's actively shrinking his inner circle.
My favorite one is still waiting for someone to criticize Trump. It's like, what are you talking about? Like that's the entire kind of liberal media
Yeah.
shtick.
Yeah.
It's like, well, so everyone's piling on Biden.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Nobody ever criticizes Trump.
No, I never heard it.
And also, the people that are saying Biden should drop out because he's losing to Trump are actually actively not criticizing Trump with that claim, with that demand. The other part of this equation also is really funny when people are like, nobody is asking Trump to drop out. It's like, yeah, because he's a weak candidate, idiot. Like, he's a really weak candidate. Perhaps the weakest candidate.
Folks, you probably noticed there's been a lot of speculation lately. What's Joe Biden going to do? Is he going to stay in the race? Is he going to drop out? Here's my answer. I am running, and we're going to win. I'm not going to change that.
He's got a more powerful voice here than usual.
But how can you
you're
get
sold.
pumped up from this guy? Like, I imagine hearing him talk and be like,
No,
yeah.
he sounded cool. He sounded like, what's the guy, Clint Eastwood?
He just looks like Clint Eastwood.
Brooklyn Dad Defiant being defiant. OMG, the young crowd in Detroit, Michigan cheered Biden for a long time before chanting nonstop, "Don't you quit." Chills.
Goosebumps.
It's really cool that like the Democratic Party is spending all of the remaining dollars that they have, as donors have already said, $90 million of assets is frozen right now. Okay,
Holy shit.
on filling up these rooms.
Are
This
the
is probably
donors-
a good way to run the campaign.
Are the big kind of industry donors between Dems and Republicans, are they different companies? Or are they the same companies?
Sometimes the same.
It's so
And a
funny.
lot of times the same, but like individual big donors
Right.
usually have like their own guy.
You'd probably just play it like you play like casino games, where you're
Yeah.
like, oh, whatever has the best odds, more there.
Yeah.
Some over here.
Or it's more likely to support me.
Oh yeah, they didn't quite expect all these K-hop people to be like, "Don't you dare make Kamala Harris the nominee." Yeah. Are men out here asking a black woman to put forth an entire presidential campaign in just 4 months and simultaneously missing the inherent racism and misogyny in that demand?
God.
That's crazy.
That's so good.
But why are you K-Hive? Take that shit out of your username. You know what I mean? Like, take that shit out of your bio. That's outright disrespectful to the queen. We're out here running the Kamala Harris game, and these people were not invested. They're flipping on her. Yeah, you ain't coconut pill like we are. It's crazy. Are these white men asking a black woman to do the emotional labor of a presidential campaign? Yeah, I know. Really fucked up. If they dead ass woke her up at 11 p.m. EST to do damage control for him, they're right. Yeah, it's fucked up.
You know what's nice? Remember when
What?
like George Bush like almost died eating a peanut or something? What was that?
Not a peanut pretzel.
Whoa.
You remember that?
No.
It was huge news. My family was like celebrating on the day. It was massive.
Yeah, he almost died eating a pretzel. He choked on a
Yeah,
pretzel.
He survived.
Wow.
And he dodged the shoe.
And he almost died. He almost died riding a Segway.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
he
dangerous. Didn't the
Wow.
CEO of Segways die?
Yeah,
Riding off a
Segway.
cliff?
fell. Wait, did he
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah, he died
Yeah.
riding a Segway.
That's poetic.
Same with the guy that invented pretzels. He rode
died
a Segway off a cliff.
riding a pretzel.
He has a stutter. I'm amazed at how well he did.
Oh, I hate this shit.
I want to know why the media is pushing the narrative that he's not about to do his job. He's doing a fine job now. Why do they want him out? Dude, it's awesome. Everyone is just so incredibly conspiracy brained. There's always a ulterior motive.
Oh, your head's gonna get stuck.
Oh,
if you
it's
do-
so cute. She's trying to sit on the ground, but her head's lodged in the chairs. It's so-
Bush Sr. on a second run threw up on the Prime Minister of Japan. Okay, that's cool.
Grew up. What?
Maybe he had a long night drinking sake. What is this? Okay, dude, this is not relevant to the copium that we're looking at. The Prime Minister of Australia shit himself at a McDonald's?
Yeah, Engadine McDonald's.
Wait,
It was
really?
after like a Cronulla Sharks game. Was it?
Yeah, and he was pretending he liked rugby as well.
This is when he was young. It was like
Really?
before he was Prime Minister.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn.